Comics Plus, what is up, guys? Akasan here. Your boy back in Japan. I always want to say Hawaii or Japan. I'm still jet lagged, baby. I'm doing the damn thing, but I am here surviving for you guys. And shout outs to everybody that came to the meet and greet, and just anybody I met on the street and everything. It was really cool to. It's always good to feel the love back in my own home country. Mahalo, baby. Let's get into it. This is going to be a BRIGHTBURN. The Superman. Dark-ass Superman. Maybe. I don't know. James Gunn is doing it, producing it. This debuted yesterday. I was in Osaka, so now I'm back here. Let's see what it's all about. Yeah, that's Superman. Okay. What you got? Boom, boom, boom.
Mom, who am I? You are a gift.
Alright. Alright.
We believe that you came here for a reason.
I was just about to say visionary director Zack Snyder.
That you feel different from other kids.
Just the floor, Brian.
Oh, you're about to fuck his ass up.
Caitlin, get my hand up.
He's a creep.
Help him up.
What are you doing?
I want him in handcuffs and I want him gone. Do you even know who his real mother is?
I'm his real mother.
Let's go.
Maybe there is something wrong with bringing you.
Yeah, that ain't gonna break him. That ain't gonna break him. Oh, fuck, I really want to see this movie.
Turn against our son.
He's not my son.
Watch this shit make more money than Man of Steel. Why would you do that? Maybe you would, huh? Fuck this shit, man. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, I'm out.
Something wrong?
Boy around by chance.
You're one of the only people in the world that knows how special I am.
There are believed to be no survivors among the 268 passengers on board.
No.
Wow!
I know there is good inside you.
Tori!
No, you.
Damn, he fucking that black dude up.
I want to do good, Mom. I do.
Wow, you know, in some ways, I'm kind of glad that James Gunn is off Twitter. Hold on, let me say something for a second, because that man got harassed so much. Even before the whole Disney pedophile joke thing, that dude got harassed so much for Guardians of the Galaxy content material, people nitpicking. Like, the interesting thing about Twitter is that people have this, like, in social media in general, people feel like they have this, what's the word I'm looking for? This, set, like, oh my god, elitist. It's not elitist, it's something else. I just can't think of the word. Help me out, chat. We're elitist, and no, it's not elitist. I keep on saying that. Why? But this feeling of like something's already given to them or whatever, like they deserve answers and shit and what have you not, or they have this sort of like keyboard warrior type mentality, and they'll just start attacking creators online and shit. Ryan Johnson, another victim of that kind of situation. Dan Slott really apologizes for even getting involved in that shit online, because it just fucks up your whole day, right? Like creator of or not creator, but writer of Spider-Man. Now I think Donnie Yates is having trouble with that with Venom. Venom. But anyways, my biggest point is the fact that people would be hounding James Gunn so much. Like, yeah, you're fucking up Superman. You're fucking up the lore. How dare you take that away from Zack Snyder or some shit like that, right? I'm sure. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, that shit, like, it's weird because it actually looks. I'm not a horror fan, but that actually looks better than Man of Steel in some sense. I don't know exactly why that is. Is it because it's a parody of? Well, it's not even a parody because it's taking Man of Steel in a darker area, and you get there's just something about it that just gets my like blood like rush. I'm like fucking freaked out just by this trailer, but I'm also intrigued to see if this kid is going to end up doing good in the future. Like, I want to believe that because I've been recently I've been reading when I was on my plane trip to Honolulu, I was catching up on my comics, and I read is it called Dark Knight Metal or something like that? Batman Metal, Dark Knights Metal, whatever. There's all these different Batmen from all the multiverse, from all these different universes. But the interesting, and they're from the dark multiverse, but the interesting thing about some of these Batmen is the core center of them still believes that they're doing good. Like, they're going around killing motherfuckers like crazy, but the core center of them still believe that they're doing good. And there's some of them that actually, not necessarily flip sides, but it's a very interesting read. Scott Snyder did an amazing story. But since I've been reading a lot of that and dealing with different multiverses, looking at BRIGHTBURN, part of me feels like this kid is going to change for the better yet. Like, he could still be redeemed. I don't know if that's going to work or not. And it's just so weird because, yes, it's very multiverse style. And, like, I'm just so surprised Warner Brothers isn't, like, how are they not getting sued for this? I guess because it's not necessarily Man of Steel. And there's nothing that basically says Superman here, right? Is that why? But it's an obvious nod that it's Superman. Like, it's the Superman story. I really wonder how that works. I'm really curious how that works. And even if that's the case, would Warner Brothers want to put out a movie like this? I'm also wondering about that as well. But this is under Sony, right? And now James Gunn is working for Warner Brothers. I'm so confused about how this is all fine and dandy with everybody. But fucking BRIGHTBURN, man, that shit looks crazy. That shit looks like Children of the Damned, Man of Steel, all this crazy shit, man. Like, I never thought Superboy floating would be scary, but that shit is scary, man. That's some crazy scary shit. I really hope he gets redeemed, though. I want to see how this works, man. This is gonna be interesting. Imagine if, like, they get in BRIGHTBURN 2, if it gets even further, we bring in like another, like, imagine this. Just imagine this. Let's say BRIGHTBURN does really well. Makes more money. I'm telling you, yo. This shit might make more money than Man of Steel. If it does, that'd be very interesting. But imagine if BRIGHTBURN does really well, and then they do a number 2 where he's all grown up and everything. And imagine if they basically do BRIGHTBURN 2, which would be the homage to BVS. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? So they bring in like an Elseworlds type Batman, and how would they write all of that in a different way? This could be the start of something very unique, guys. I don't know, man. I'm so intrigued by this concept. I would love to read. I'm fucking going to the theater to watch this shit because I'm shit myself watching this movie. But I would love to read a comic about it. Alright. Guys, Red Red Nation, stand up, speak up. Let me know what you guys think. How are you feeling about it? I'm pretty psyched about it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if this will ever make it to Japan, but like I said, I'm too pussy to fucking watch the movie. I was shit myself the whole time. Alright, man. Peace. Boom, boom.